How's it going, everybody? Just want to double check I am live. I figured I would chit chat with you guys for a sec. Kind of talk about this Facebook news. So no one's really talked about this, and that's okay. Because there really isn't a direct connection between this company and a lot of crypto companies, but it is kind of interesting to show the focus of a company like Facebook. And Facebook is essentially going to be turning their whole brand out, from a social media, flat surface, monitor type of vibe to a, hey, how's it going, Chuck? To a metaverse, which is essentially a digital, a digital world that you can create. And I'm sure you guys remember back in the day with the, when they did that meeting with Spaces. Here's like one of their ads. But it is pretty cool that the focus is going towards things like this. More people can work from home, and it'll just change the environment. People start enjoying going to work more, and doing a lot more creative things together and stuff like that. So I like the focus. I'm just kind of but when a company like Facebook is doing something like this, then you can tell like they hired, I believe it was 10,000 people in order to create this virtual world for Facebook and this metaverse. But that is interesting because, they're the largest social media company out there. They pretty much own Instagram as well, obviously, and Snapchat's pretty big, right? But yeah, they're going to be focused on virtual environments and stuff like that, and I just think that's kind of interesting because if you look in the crypto world, when you look at some of these like NFT projects, collectibles, right? NFTs and a lot of them are just collectibles, right? But not a lot of these like are actual there to create no huge company, right? Now, of course, we have companies like Decentraland that's been around for a while. Engine. Wait, why aren't these even? Seems like they should be up here a little more, right? But they're not NFTs, I guess. But you can use these NFTs on their. Let's see. What have you put under? Oh, here we go. Categories. This is probably gonna. So, yeah, Engine. They have been building games and platforms for a long time. They were around before crypto. Flow. It's kind of a rip. They're kind of ripping a lot of. Anyways, wow, Axie's doing really well. But Decentraland, right? That's another big one that people have known about for a while. If you can actually go to Decentraland right now and run around in a virtual world, right? You can buy land, and the Sandbox is another game where you can play this little virtual world game running around. Wax tokens, right? I've known about wax tokens for a long time, but like they've been around for like 20 plus years. But yeah, here's Lukso right down here. But these are the companies that are essentially building that metaverse and more, right? Because Lukso is not just a metaverse. That's why they call themselves a multiverse, I believe. Yep, right there. Boom. That's funny. Is because they're physical and digital, right? But when it comes to actually building something serious, there's only a couple companies that have been doing it for a while, and I believe Luxo is doing it the best. They're building it. They're building it the best. Obviously, I've been talking about Luxo forever, right? But I've been, I feel like anyone who's been following Luxo for a while and has been big fans knows that this like digital world and then integrating that digital to the physical world, like this is a big thing. And Facebook just essentially said, yep, this is such a big thing that we're changing our entire brand to focus towards that. So I just find it really interesting that this is the way the world's going, and there's one company that's essentially building that multiverse, and that's Luxo. I don't know what your thoughts are when it comes to stuff like that, but I'd love to hear them in the comments below. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on really quick and just kind of touch base and give my thoughts on that, right? Yeah, didn't want to be on for too long. Just wanted to. I almost didn't stream, but I figured I'd hop on. But yeah, Bitcoin's doing really well, right? We're holding over that 60,000 level. Looks like it's forming a support at 60K, right? I just recently, just for the kicks and giggles, oh my gosh, dude, this guy's so cool. Oh yeah, he's Lukso as well as doing they're doing their next testnet as well. So L15, here we go. Dang, I can't find it. Anyways, but yeah, it was just kind of funny if you can kind of take the pattern of 2017 and kind of move it over, and it's very similar to what we're doing right now. But if it ended up following what we did in 2017, then the price would end up be going into the $200 to $300 or $200,000 to $300,000 range. And if that ends up happening, people often ask the price of what I believe Luxo is going to be, and I do believe it's going to be a multi-$1,000 coin. I believe it's going to be in the top 5 for sure. But if it ended up doing this, 68,000, right? It'd be worth, I don't know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I don't know what that would be. And I think it will eventually hit there. I'm not good at timing the markets, but I'm good at finding good projects, I believe, that are actually going to be worthwhile, and I think that's one of them. But just imagine if Bitcoin went to 300,000 or something crazy like that, or the market cap was now 10 trillion, or the market cap of gold or something like that, right? Or half the market cap of gold, or not even the market cap, right? Half the market cap of gold. That means Ethereum could be well over $1 trillion, and projects that aren't fully launched yet, like Cardano and can end up increasing crazily, which means the companies that are 80 times under this can move in even more. And that's one of the big things I've always thought I saw as an attraction of Luxo, is the fact that it's so low in market cap. It can what it takes Ethereum to do a double, it would make Luxo go 1,000x or something crazy like that, 500x, I don't know, something crazy. So I do believe that Luxo is eventually going to, once it launches, I think they're going to launch with some big partners, Nike maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll help do something with Facebook or something, I don't know, who knows. But they do say that they're going to be launching with some big partners, and they're going to be pretty aggressive in the products they're building and launching and whatnot. So yeah, I'm real excited to see what happens. I'm curious what you think will happen. Yeah, KDA, Kadana. I have heard of Kadana. That's right. I was going to talk about that from last week, huh? Cardano is one of those. I don't want to talk about it because I haven't looked it up for like a year or something like that. I think back in the heyday when I was like all into the Polkadot projects, back when Polkadot wasn't around, Kusama was launching all these projects, right? That's when I heard of Kadana, Kadena, right? Isn't that what it is? KDA. Yeah, Kadena. But yeah, I'll check them out, and but as far as I know, from back in the day, they had, holy crap, oh my gosh, look at it, oh my gosh, I want to pull the wallet and see what I have in it, because I don't know when it was, I can't remember. It may have been like somewhere in this range, I don't know. But pretty crazy. That's crazy. 51%. Yeah, from last time I heard, they actually had some like I just went to the pool. My hair's all messed up. They had like some legitimate partners, but obviously they're doing really well. Good job for them. I'll look into them. I'm curious what's been going on. I'm sure something big has happened in the news or something like that. But yeah, I'm really curious what my wallet's worth now. Anyways, but appreciate you guys. Anyone who's watched this, tell me what you think about Facebook's move to the Metaverse and what that means for the multiverse that Luxo is building, and yeah. Anyways, have a good one, guys.